I'm Karen McGraw with Rose Kids, and I'm going to be doing an illusion from Gospel Illusions by Randy Burtis. These are object lessons that you can do. Well, today's story is the most important story in the world as far as I'm concerned. It's a story about Jesus. I'm sure you've heard about Jesus. Maybe you know that Jesus was born in a manger and that we celebrate his birthday at Christmas. Maybe you know about how Jesus traveled around and told other people about God's love. Maybe you know about how Jesus was able to heal people and he was able to forgive sins. Well, everywhere Jesus went, people would follow him. They loved to hear him talk about God. And he was so popular that thousands of people would go wherever he went. Well, there were some people who weren't so happy about how popular Jesus was. In fact, these men were really angry with Jesus. They were afraid people would stop listening to them because they were listening to everything Jesus had to say. So these men got together and they decided they needed to do something about this. So they told some lies about Jesus. And they got Jesus arrested even though he had done nothing wrong. And these men even went so far as to make sure that Jesus got killed on a cross. And when Jesus was killed on the cross, they took his body and they wrapped it up in lots of cloths. And then they put those cloths inside a tomb. A tomb is like a cave in the side of a hill. And they took Jesus' body, they put it in the hill, and then they rolled a big rock in front of the opening so that nobody could get in. And in fact, even more than that, they were so worried about somebody messing with Jesus that once they got him in there and pulled the rock in front, they put 2 guards in front of the door to prevent anybody from messing with Jesus. So those mean, angry men thought they had Jesus just where they wanted him. Tied up in cloths, hidden in a tomb with a rock in front of it and guards in front. There was no way anything was going to happen to Jesus. They were done. Well, a few days after Jesus died, in fact 3 days after Jesus died, some of his friends went to the tomb. And they wanted to show their love for Jesus by putting some oils and perfumes onto his body. So they went to the tomb, and they were surprised because there were no guards in front of the tomb. In fact, the rock wasn't in front of the opening. So they peeked their head inside, and do you know what was there? Well, nothing was inside the tomb. Nothing was inside the tomb because Jesus is alive. Jesus is alive, he's alive, and because he is alive and he rose from the tomb, we can be forgiven of our sins and become members of God's family. This is from Gospel Illusions by Randy Burtis.